Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students, how are you? Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah and you are preparing yourself. In the last class, we have discussed definite integral and its property and some few problems on definite integrals. In the light of previous problem, today I will explain another few problems on definite integrals. Dear students, in this slide there are few problems. We have to test these functions, either odd function or even function, or neither or odd function or even function. Let us try to explain these functions in the board. Odd function: if f of minus x is equals to minus f of x, it implies that f of x is odd. This is the first definition of odd function. And second definition: if f of minus x equals to f of x, it implies that f of x is even. That is, these are the definitions of odd and even function. Dear students, our function is f of x equals to x cube plus sine cube x. Therefore, f of minus x equals to minus x whole cube plus sine of minus x whole cube. And it is the power 3, that is, it should be minus x cube. And as you know, sine of minus x equals to minus sine x, and it has a cube. Therefore, minus x cube minus sine cube x, you can common a term minus, which is x cube plus sine cube x, that is minus f of x, that is x cube plus sine cube x is f of x, which is minus f cube x. Therefore, we get f of minus x equals to minus f of x. According to definition of odd and even function, it support the which definition? Is it odd or even function? According to definition, since we can write down like this: since f of minus x equals to minus f of x, then f of x is an odd function. I think all of you can understand the problem. That means this function, you apply value of x, instead of x you apply minus x, then you apply in the functions and calculate, is it minus of f of x? When f of minus x equals to minus f of x, it is known as odd function. If we will get, suppose, f of minus x equals to f of x, then it is even function. And if f of minus x is not equals to f of x or minus f of x, then it is neither function. Let us try to explain another problem. Dear students, problem number E: f of x equals to x plus 3x square minus 5. Therefore, f of minus x equals to what? You just apply a minus x in terms of x, and 3 into minus x whole square, and result is what? Result is minus x, okay, plus 3 x square minus 5. This is not f of x, okay. If you come on, then you will not get this sort of function or any sort of function. Therefore, we can say, therefore f of x is not equals to, f of minus x is not equals to f of x, or f of minus x is not equals to minus f of x. That means this function does not satisfy any of the odd function or even function. If this equation is true, that is f of minus x equals to f of x, then it will be an even function. If f of minus x equals to minus f of x, then it should be an odd function. But in this problem, এর কোনো শর্তই ফুলফিল করেনি। Therefore, f of x is neither a function, that is not odd function, not even. Now let us evaluate another few definite integrals. Here there are 2 slides and totally 12 problems. We have to calculate these problems gradually. Students, we consider problem number 2. Definite integral 0 to ln 3 is the upper limit, lower limit 1 plus e to the power x whole to the power half e to the power x dx. We have to solve this problem using methods of substitution. Now, at first we consider this term equals to a new variable, that is let 1 plus e to the power x equals to suppose y. Okay, now you differentiate with respect to x, that is ddx of 1 plus e to the power x is equals to ddx of y, or differentiation of 1 is 0 and differentiation of e to the power x is e to the power x is equals to dy by dx. Therefore e to the power x dx equals to dy. We just find out the value of e to the power x dx. এই টাইপের প্রবলেম আগের অঙ্কে আমরা করিয়েছিলাম। Now we have to transfer the limits of the variable 0 to ln 3. এই 0 এবং ln 3 হলো x এর ভেরিয়েবল, এখান থেকে আমাদের চলে যেতে হবে y এর ভেরিয়েবলের দিকে, that is x to y. Value of x is 0 to ln 3. Value of x is 0 to ln 3. Now when x equals to 0, what is the value of y? How we get? You just apply the supposition equation. এই ধরা সমীকরণের মধ্যে x এর মান 0 বসাবো। Dear student, when x equals to 0, what is the value of e to the power 0? e to the power 0 is 1. 1 plus 1, therefore the value of y then 2. When x equals to ln 3, what is the value of y? That is 1 plus e to the power ln 3 is equals to y, that is 1 plus 3 is equals to y. As you know, e to the power ln x equals to x. X means 3, therefore y equals to 4. আমরা কি পেলাম? যখন x এর মান ln 3, y এর মান আসে 4. আমরা এখানে ক্যালকুলেশন করে দেখিয়েছি। Now you apply the limits and the value of e to the power x dx in our main problem. So it will be 0 to, instead of 0 we get 2, and instead of ln 3 we get 4. We consider 1 plus x e to the power x. 1 plus e to the power x is y, and to the power half, and e to the power x dx equals to dy. Once again, instead of 0 we get y is 2, instead of ln 3 we get y is 4, and 1 plus e to the power x is y. We consider this, and power half, and we get e to the power x dx equals to dy. Now integration of y to the power half is what? You apply the formula, which is integration of x to the power n dx. X to the power n dx is what? X to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Like this way we apply half plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Like this formula, n is half. So upper limit 4, lower limit 2. Now 2 by 3, you write down this term, and it will interchange. The value of 3 by 2 will be 2 by 3. Then upper limit is 4. Upper limit is 4, then it will be like this: y to the power 3 by 2, that is 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 to the power 3 by 2. What is the result? It will be 2 by 3, and 2 to the power 2 to 3, 8 minus 2 to the power 2 root 2. This is 2 root 2, and you can calculate using calculator or it is answer. Dear students, we consider problem number 6, that is integration minus 1 to 4. These are the limit x dx by square root of 5 plus x. We have to calculate this using methods of substitution. Let 5 plus x equals to, suppose, y. 5 plus x equals to y. Then you have to find out the value of x. Suppose x equals to what? Y minus 5. And you differentiate with respect to x both sides. X equals to ddx of y minus 5, and it is 1 is equals to dy by dx. Therefore dx equals to dy. Now we need to apply the change the limits of x to y. x থেকে y এর দিকে লিমিট পরিবর্তন করতে হবে এই স্কেলের মাধ্যমে। আগের প্রবলেমে আমরা দেখিয়েছি, যেমন x to y, value of x is what? minus 1 to 4. Minus 1 to 4. What are the values of y? At first you apply the value of x is minus 1 here, 4, 5 minus 1, that is 4, and here 4, 4, 9. I think you can understand. Now apply the limits, that is minus 1, instead of minus 1 it will be 4, instead of 4 it will be 9. And what is the value of x? X is what? Y minus 5. Y minus 5. And this is root y and dy and dy. Okay, now you expand this problem like this way. 4 to y, y by root y is 1 by root y, sorry, y by root y is root y minus 5 by root y dy. Now you apply the formula, power formula, that is integration of x to the power n dx, which is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So what will be the result? Root y, it will be y to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, and it is, if you exchange root y 1 by root y, it will be y to the power minus half. Integration of y to the power minus half is 5 y to the power half divided by half. Minus half plus 1, that is half, divided by half. 4 to 9. This is not y, it should be 9. I forgot this, that is, it will be 9. Now you apply upper limit 9 and lower limit 4, and just you will get 2 by 3, 9 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2 and 5, 10, 9 to the power half. This is upper limit, minus lower limit is 4, 2 by 3, 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 10, 4 to the power half. So this is the result, is 3 square and square root cancel, 3 cube is 27, and 3 cancel 9, so it will be 18. You can calculate once again, and it will be 3 into 10, 30, minus, and it is 2 cube is 8, 16 by 3 minus 20. Okay, that is, just you apply the upper limit, lower limit, and calculate it, and you will get 8 by 3, which is answer. প্রিয় ছাত্রছাত্রী ভাই বোনেরা, এই স্লাইডে we have another few problems, 6 problems.
just try to solve these problems. Suppose problem number 7, if you consider ln x equals to another variable and differentiate and apply the limits, lower limit, upper limit, and you can solve this. And problem 8, you have to substitute 1 minus ln x whole square, or only ln x equals to z or y, then you will get 1 by x dx, and you can calculate this. And similarly, problem 9, you have to consider 5x minus 1 equals to a new variable and then differentiate and try to solve following problems. If you will face any sort of problem, contact with me, I will help you once again. Dear students, today up to this, thank you everybody.